Hey team, if you are watching the replay, I'm just gonna wait a couple minutes to see if anybody else hops on. I know it's late, but this is the time that y'all prefer. So I'm just gonna wait a couple of minutes. Hey Becky. Hey Becky, can you hear me all right?
Yep, I can.
Okay, awesome. I'm gonna wait just a couple more minutes to see if anybody else hops on. But it might just be us today because I know a lot of people today was apparently not a great day. Story of
That
my
will
life.
all be here.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm hanging in there.
Yeah.
Last week was a bit crazy here in Texas. I don't know where you are, but
Oh yeah. Yeah, it was nuts down there.
yeah, so we lost power on Sunday, Sunday night to Monday, and then didn't get it back until Thursday. But we were without water from Monday until Saturday, and then we
Oh
were
my
under
god.
a boil until yesterday.
Oh,
And I have a 1-year-old and a 4-year-old, so they are completely out of whack.
I'm sure. I'm sure. That's crazy.
Yes, it was definitely crazy. Hey, Kimberly, I miss seeing your beautiful face. Where are you?
I am in no shape to be seen.
Girl, I had to put makeup on for this.
You don't know. No. Mm-mm. It was one of those days, and tomorrow's going to be another one. So I'm like one foot in the bed and the other foot out.
I feel like that's how so my husband works for a pool company,
Hmm.
and they have been
Oh my God, the
slammed.
pools went crazy they got frozen, right?
Yeah, and our pipes aren't prepared for that here. So he has been working nonstop since Saturday.
Really? Because I was wondering, one of my neighbors has a pool, and I was like, what's going to happen to that thing over there? Because it
Well,
wasn't able to
yeah,
run, right? For one
yeah.
thing.
It's what's hard too is, when COVID first hit and they were closing things down, um, the people that create the pumps and all the parts that go to a pool were closed down because they weren't considered essential. So now there's
Mm.
already a shortage in parts in pool companies, and now everybody needs new parts, and there's a shortage.
Oh, gosh.
So it'll be interesting. Um, well, like I was telling Becky, I don't think that many people are going to hop on. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. But know that this is going to be one where I want some participation. So I'm going to make y'all talk some. So sorry.
Well, you better be glad I love you because it's the only reason I showed up. I was
This
like,
is a good one. I promise you. And people, I wish that more people were on today because I think that this is going to be a really good one. Okay.
okay.
So while we get started, I'm going to go ahead and read y'all a story. Okay.
Are you recording?
Yes, it's recording.
Okay.
Yes, I automatically set it to record so I wouldn't forget to do that part. So yes, we are recorded. Okay. So this is like a fable, okay? So it says this fable is the story of a poor farmer who one day discovers in the nest of his pet goose a glittering golden egg. At first, he thinks it must be some kind of trick, but as he starts to throw the egg aside, he has second thoughts and takes it in to be appraised instead. The egg is pure gold. The farmer can't believe his good fortune. He becomes even more incredulous the following day when the experience is repeated. Day after day, he awakens to rush to the nest to find another golden egg. He becomes fabulously wealthy. It all seems too good to be true. But with his increasing wealth comes greed and impatience. Unable to wait day after day for the golden eggs, the farmer decides he will kill the goose and get them all at once. But when he opens the goose, he finds it empty. There are no golden eggs, and now there is no way to get any more. The farmer has destroyed the goose that produced them. Okay. And how I think of this story, when I read this story, I instantly thought about our business. And the reason why is the true effectiveness and the function of these things is that what was produced was the golden egg, and the producing asset is the goose. And he was so focused on getting the egg that he neglected the goose. And I think that that can happen in our business sometimes, where we're so focused on the sale that we sometimes neglect the people that are our customers. And so you can, we hear it all the time that follow-up is the fortune, but how many people are following up consistently and saying thank you to their customers or sending those thank you emails? So when I was reading this book, I instantly thought about how we can make sure that in our business, we are making sure that we're focusing on the golden egg, which is ultimately what we want, without neglecting our goose. So I was hoping that on today's meeting, we could brainstorm ideas and ways that we can make sure that our goose knows that we love them. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. And then if we wanted to take it a step further, we could apply this to our team as well. If you are building a team or have a team, this is a good opportunity to think about your team, and what they are producing is your golden egg, and your team is your goose. So do y'all want to brainstorm ideas on how, or share with us what you do with your customers to make them know that they're appreciated and valued?
I'll let Kimberly go.
Oh, wow. Thank you.
You got
Throw me
lots
right
more
under that.
experience than me.
Throw me under that golden bus, why don't you? Okay. It's funny. Earlier tonight, I was re-listening to one of the Tuesday trainings about when they rolled out the follow-up tool and the enhancements to the app. And I know that I even personally don't follow up like I should. And the company has given us such a great tool with notifications every time we get, a sale. Automatically we get, a notification in a week to follow up. And just to text that customer or something like that to let them know that we appreciate them. And it doesn't take, I even created a little cut and paste message. And shame on me for not even cutting and pasting it and sending it to the customers who that I get notifications for. So we have those kinds of tools. We just need to be disciplined enough to use them, right? Because just a thank you text can mean a million, whatever to a customer, right? Just to say that. So that's one thing from a customer perspective. I think I know that I have to do, and this is part of blocking my schedule and doing it.
Yes, I think block scheduling is so important.
Yeah. Because one thing that happens is because we automatically right now in the tool get that notification like a week after an order or something like that. And I think we'll be able to change that soon we can make it more flexible to our schedule. But those things coming like in the middle of the day or something, and I'm like doing something else, right? And so I move on, right? But even if I go in, 3 times a week and just go through them all and send those messages, then that's better than not sending them at all, right?
Yes, I think that a customer would much rather get it, 4 or 5 days after their order than not getting anything,
Exactly. So, yeah, that's definitely one thing. We have the tools and we just have to use them. And, I always hope that my customers know that I appreciate them with the way that I treat them, but I don't know that they know. Maybe
That's the
it's
thing,
just,
right? Like, I feel like I really try to offer like customer service. I wrap my stuff super cute and I'm always, giving discounts and sales and stuff, but I'm like, I hope that they know how much I appreciate them. And that's why
yeah,
I actually came up with this idea of us like coming back and forth on ideas is because, there might be one way that somebody else does a follow up or
mhm,
appreciation day or something with their customers that might be worth, implementing. So when I post this training on our team page, I hope that more people will put their ideas of what they do to let their customers know that they're appreciated.
right. You mentioned that Appreciation Day.
That totally just came into my head. But yeah, when the
A
I
customer
mean, I think about it
appreciation
in like customer appreciation day, like that would be perfect, right?
would be.
I do a lot of different things. I don't use the follow-up tool itself. Um, but what I do is usually like a week after I have a party, I will go back into that party. I will look at everybody that ordered, and then I will reach out to all of those people. And in addition to that, I will look at the people that said they were interested in ordering and then didn't for some reason. I mean, that happens. There's almost always at least one person in the party that they say they're going to order, and then I'm sure life happens and they don't have the money
Hmm.
to do it. So I follow up with those people as well. Um, I've just recently started doing that because even though I don't use the follow up thing in the app, it made me realize that I needed to be better about doing it. So I do most of my follow-ups on Facebook,
Okay.
because I have all those people there anyway. And it's actually been going really well. I kind of just started doing it maybe late last week or earlier this week, and I ended up booking 2 parties from it.
If you don't mind me asking,
Perfect.
were your parties booked by someone who purchased or people that didn't purchase?
People that purchased.
Okay.
So, I mean, it was just they want more, I guess.
Hey, that's not a
Surprise,
bad problem to
surprise.
have.
No, it isn't. And I have a lot of customers actually that I think they have just as much color street as I do. And I just keep thinking, why do you keep buying?
I
Exactly.
have totally said that to my customers. I have this
I
one girl
know. I'm
who
like,
buys
do
from
you
me
have a
religiously,
problem?
and I'm like, you have such a problem that you need to just become a stylist. And she goes,
Yeah,
I just so like supporting you. That's it.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
And I've
Well,
offered,
they could be giving them
yeah,
away. I mean, because I
yeah.
asked the customer that I have a customer that, I mean, I'm like, who are you? And I
Um,
really did ask her. And,
yeah.
and then I come to find out that, because she's a new customer, I come to find out that she says that she's actually in 3 different stylists VIP group.
Oh my goodness.
One of
Wow.
her friends, one of her friends is a stylist. So she's in her friend's VIP group, my VIP group, and one other one. And she said, I've decided I hang out with you because we have so much fun in your group.
Oh, that's amazing. I love that.
And and I was like, but you got a friend who you don't even know me from Adam's house cat. And you got a friend, but hey,
Hey, it's about how someone makes you feel. I feel like even if it's your friend that sells it, would you want to keep buying from your friend that treats you, doesn't, it's not treating the goose. It's like
right,
that expected purchase because you're my
right.
friend. She's not treating
Maybe
that
taking
goose,
her
but here
advantage.
you are, and you're like, come here, little goose. I will take care of you, you
Right.
know. And I'm going to pause right there just for 1 second. Hey, Kathy, how are you?
Oh, Kathy's because she's on camera with you. Thank you.
Yeah, I know. I'm not by
Hey.
myself now. Hey,
Thanks
so
for doing that.
I just wanted to recap what we're doing, what we're talking about really quick is I read
Okay.
this story from a book. And it essentially is this farmer gets a goose that lays golden eggs. He gets greedy. Every day it lays one golden egg. He gets greedy. He kills the goose to try to get more golden eggs quickly. And now the goose obviously isn't producing the gold eggs. And we are relating this to our business by saying that the golden egg is our sales, the sales goal that we have. And our goose is our customers. And in order to be successful, you have to have a balance between your golden egg and your goose. So we are talking about how we make our customers feel appreciated to get those things.
Okay.
So
Okay.
we're just brainstorming ideas, sharing what we do, stuff like that. So if you would like to share, you're more than welcome.
Okay. I haven't been very good at it recently, so
That's kind of what we all do,
Welcome to the club.
except for Becky. She's got it figured out.
yeah. I mean, I've purchased a lot of stuff, but I got the boxy charm. I got 2 of those, and
What?
some different things to give away, some cosmetics.
Yep.
Oh,
Because I don't want to. I'm trying to get away from giving away nail sets, because that
Yes.
just
Mhm.
reduces my sales. But I've got this stuff, and now I don't know what to do with it. And honestly, I'm just, and I don't, I'm not trying to do a poor, pitiful me or anything, but my financial situation has gotten dire.
Mhm.
I don't have a full-time job, and so I've had to put a lot more focus in trying to find that. So Color Street has gone a little bit by the wayside, and so I've lost my mojo a little bit. But I've got stuff. I just got to decide what to do with it.
Okay. Are you
So-
thinking like gift with purchase kind of thing?
Yeah, I'm thinking maybe. I was thinking like a giveaway for, if I get X number of sales. But every time I've tried to do that in the past, where I've given away, if I reach 10 buy 3 get 1 frees or something like that, it's never incentivized my group. So
Well, one idea that we randomly came up with while we were on this call is a customer appreciation day.
mhm.
So maybe you can have something like that in your group where you hype it up really big. Customer appreciation day, and make it like a big party in your VIP group and have a discount for them. Don't make it too
Mhm.
steep to where you lose your profit, but just something. And even do something like I've done it before for previous launches, like fall launches and stuff, where I have every 3 people that order one person's going to randomly get a gift in their bag. You don't know who it's going to be. And they kind of like that, because it's random, and it's just something small, a gift with purchase, but you can hype it up and make maybe a customer appreciation day in your group. That's showing that you appreciate your customers, you're giving them a special, and it might help you increase sales.
Yeah. I mean, I thought part of it was down because of January, and people purchased a lot in December, and they were doing bills and stuff like that. But it's just sort of continued. So, and I can't get parties. But you know what? I BQ'd, and I'm very happy about that.
That's what
So,
matters at this point, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and I
Yeah.
think sometimes we have to take into account what's happening around us. Like, I mean, I'm up here in Iowa, and yeah, it was really cold last week, but we're used to that. Down in Texas where,
We don't do that.
yeah, you don't do cold, and you've gone without heat, and you've gone without water and all of that kind of stuff. I think that when people are under that kind of stress, they really do. They stop purchasing things that they don't need. So why it's a detriment to you, I've actually used it as an advantage, because I have in all of my parties that I have going on and my VIP group, for every set that someone purchases this month, because my sales are high, I'm sending $1 to the relief efforts in Texas for the people
Aw.
that are without water and
That's
electricity. And,
That's very-
I think that's something. I think we have to look at our people as they love incentives. And I do kind of an appreciation day almost once a month, where I've got like 4 different threads in my VIP group. You know, if you know somebody's done something awesome in the community and they're in this group, nominate them. And then I'll do the wheel of names at the end of the month, you know.
Oh, I
Yeah.
love
They've
that.
done something above and beyond, you know. So I incentivize things, and I do tie it in, obviously, with purchases and stuff like that occasionally too. Um, but I give them different types of incentive. I think people really purchase a lot of times with not just because they want something, but they like to see the effect that it's having on the person they purchase from, and they want to know what that person is doing with that stuff. So I have kids and I can say, oh, this is going to my son's whatever baseball team, or you know, anything like that. They like to see the effect that they're having on our lives. That's one thing that I can say probably has a huge effect on what I'm doing. I have one girl that has bought 3 or 4 by 3 get one free sets from me this week in different parties,
Oh my gosh.
because she knows the
Wow.
people that are having the parties, and
Yeah.
she knows me.
Mhm.
So
Right.
I mean, we're
Yeah,
all,
helping
I live
them
in a
and
town
helping
of
you.
200 people, so we all know each other. I think it makes a huge difference that they can see you and see what's happening in your life. And you know, I know that Janine mentioned that earlier, or maybe it was someone else, I can't remember, but I think that's so true. You know, if they can see what you're doing even outside of this, I think it has a huge effect, and they look at that as an incentive without us really doing anything, I guess.
I like that because I
Yeah.
definitely share my Color Street blessings, but more on my regular page than my VIP group.
Mhm.
So I like that idea of sharing in there where my customers are as to what benefit I get from them supporting me. I like that.
Mhm. Yep, I think it does make a difference. And I think, you know, I cross pollinate so much, because the people that are on my normal Facebook page, they're all people I'm acquainted with, and they're all my customers for the most part. I mean, I am growing outside of that now, but if they aren't somebody that I immediately know, I know their family, or they know my family. You know, it's
Mhm.
so much different when the community is so small. So I have to keep thinking of new ways to work around that too, though, because I keep thinking eventually they have to stop buying.
Yeah.
I mean,
Except
they
for
have so
early
much.
down
What
on-
are they going to do with it all?
Mhm.
So,
Yeah,
you know,
because I wonder that. I mean, because folks, they could give them away, right?
well, yeah, I think that
Regifting them, right? They buy them and they gift
yeah,
them for birthday gifts or whatever, which
yeah,
could help. But
yeah. I
Yeah.
have
And
a man in my group that buys a ton, and it's because he's got daughters and he's got a girlfriend, and that's what he does. That's
That's
what he
sweet.
gives them for gifts. I'm like, heck yeah.
phone a friend, bring some more, right?
Yeah,
yeah,
right.
no, and I hear you. You know, it's I just got heat and water back yesterday.
Yeah.
So,
Mm,
you know,
it's
it's
been rough.
in my community where I'm at the admin. I became the admin of my apartment complex, and I've been trying to help them out and things like that. So hopefully, I'm building relationships. You know, one thing I did back in December that I thought I would be able to continue on and I could do more often. Um, and still think it's a good idea. Maybe I just need to choose better. Is I offered reduced price sets, and actually, I think I don't remember the exact deal. Um, I think I offered reduced price sets, $2. I think I offered $2 off each set, and then when I got to 8 sets, I threw in a set, and they were purchasing the sets to take to nursing homes
Yep.
at Christmas. And
Mhm.
I have two main areas in Virginia and in Texas. So I did one in Texas and I did one in Virginia. And I ended up selling, I think like 15 sets, so not as good as I wanted, but it was good. But I couldn't get um, the nursing homes to send me a response back on how it went
Aw.
Oh,
or the pictures, so I couldn't end up then resharing it with, this is look at all the nails that you did and things like that, so that I could, because I had wanted to do it again for Valentine's Day.
yeah,
I like that.
yeah.
I would do it for Mother's Day.
Yeah,
Just an
that's
idea.
a great idea.
In May. Yeah.
Because I know, a lot of them, maybe their kids don't come and see them and stuff. So that might be something to brighten people's day. It's Mother's Day.
Hmm.
In a way that you can, if the places are not responding to you about how it went, I would record a fun video of you dropping the nails in the mailbox or something so that you can post that and be like, look, our nails are out, all the nails that y'all contributed are out the door, So
Yeah,
Yeah.
share it in a different way just in case you don't get those things back.
right,
Right.
right.
I
So
remember doing that too. Yeah. Taking good pictures of that and didn't have to rely on the recipient to reciprocate because they have stuff going on too, right?
Yeah.
Those are crazy.
So while we're talking on what we're doing for our customers and stuff like that, I'm curious to know, Becky, I know that you said you follow up predominantly on Messenger.
Yep.
Do y'all ever do like handwritten letters to your customers?
I did Christmas cards this year.
Oh my God, did you do like pictures of you or?
I did
Like-
not. I did Christmas cards and they were normal Christmas cards. And I said, thank you for supporting my new business because I was really brand new then.
Mhm.
And I stuck in one of those little scratch off cards that you get. So you can, buy 3, get 2 free or whatever. They have different rewards on them. And I sent them to every single person that I had an address for that had ordered from me from October till the end of December, because I sent them out after Christmas because I never do anything on time.
Happy New Year's. That was
Yeah,
something else. That's why I always said there, Happy
exactly.
New Year. I
That
never
is
get
me.
this
I'm
thing
either
going.
like super late or super early. Like my Christmas cards probably barely made it by Christmas, but I finished stuffing Easter eggs today. So I'm done.
There
I'm
you
ready
go.
for
Wow.
Easter. So I don't know. I'm either super early
Look
or
at
super
you.
late.
wow, that is super early. But yeah, I did the same thing. I sent out Christmas cards to all of my customers and prospects that I had. And with each one of them, I included a toozy.
Okay.
And if
well,
it
they
was
hand-
somebody that had not purchased from me, I don't remember exactly what I said, but I did a little note of, just something to brighten up your day.
That's cute.
Yeah. That's something I
Okay.
think. I mean, I won't
Something
do
to
that
think about
every.
for the future.
Yeah.
'Cause I can't.
Yeah.
My mind won't take me there.
I-
How long
I-
you guys been in business? Because you're gonna have to think about this as you grow your customer base. I mean, I got like
You have over 1,000
customer
people in
base
your
of
VIP
three.
group.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And about 300 customers. So that have purchased at some point in time, right?
Right. But
so-
I ended up putting all of the names into the computer when I just
Mhm.
downloaded the information,
You
and so I
download it.
printed
Yeah.
I printed out labels.
Okay.
And so it was pretty easy to send that out pretty quickly. So it cut down a lot of the work, and I could see actually as if it would be awesome if next year I'm having to do 1,000. Well, who's got time to do 1,000? At that point you could purchase a Christmas card that says already what you want it to say, and then just slap a label on it and put a toozy in it and send it out the door.
Yeah, that is very true. I don't know. I mean, I have no idea what something like that would cost down there. Up here, it would probably be fairly reasonable. Like I said, everything's so small here. I could go to my local newspaper shop and ask them to do something like that for me, and they would. So, I mean, they do business cards and stuff.
Yeah, and well, and I wait and get things from Vistaprint. I don't hardly ever get anything out of Vistaprint unless it's 50% off.
Yeah. Yep.
You know, so but if you the way I look at it is it was sort of a one-time thing, and if I the whole thing by the time I did postage and the twosies and the cards probably was about maybe $1 per customer, if that much.
Okay.
It was just something to try and help build goodwill. And I did get an order from a new customer, or not a new one that hasn't ordered since August, yesterday. So, and that may have had something to do with it. I don't know.
That's
But
awesome.
I know I had several people that called me or contacted me afterwards that they got my card and they were just so appreciative of it. So anyway, it just got me back in front of them. I
Yes.
didn't ask them for anything and I gave them something.
I like that.
Yeah, I like that too.
And kind of piggybacking on that, because that was the special reason. When y'all are selling either from your inventory or doing a bulk order and you're packaging it up and sending it to your customers, do you do something special with your packaging to make it a little bit extra to make them feel special when they're opening it? Because that's definitely something that I have been focusing on.
I
I
actually just purchased stuff to start doing that. That's something that I have just recently got all the stuff so I can start. Whether I put a little note in it, I've always put a thank you sticker on it, but I want to do something a little bit more than that, I think, I don't know what exactly yet, but I have a bunch of stuff now that I can actually use and different kinds of packages that are more fun and that kind of thing.
Mhm.
Awesome.
I just kind of do a handwritten thank you note, and I do have thank you cards. So sometimes it's very, very simple. Thank you again for this order and supporting my small business, XO Kimberly.
Okay.
Slap a Tuesday inside of it and put it in there, but nothing special from the packaging other than a handwritten note. That's about all I can get right now.
Let me show you. I'm gonna go grab what I do really quick.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kathy, do you want to share yours?
Yeah, I haven't with most of mine I send out
Those are so cute.
this card.
Okay.
And I found that I was pretty much writing the same thing on the inside. So on the inside, I left room at the top where I could write real quickly, just write the person's name. And I just said, I'm so glad you're one of Queen Crooked Pinky's customers. I look forward to treating you royally with Color Street's amazing nail strips. You deserve affordable salon quality manicures and pedicures. I've enclosed some of my business cards. The best gift you can give is referring your friends or those who admire your fabulous nails. Thank you for being a loyal customer. As always, if there's anything I can do to assist you, let me know. And then there's a little bit of room for me to write a quick note at
That's
the
cute.
bottom.
That's awesome.
And then I've got the application tips on the
QR
back
code.
and the QR codes for shopping and applying. So I've got this that I send out with the sets, and then I just purchased this postcard
That's
that
cute.
I can send out as a thank you for which says almost the same thing. That I can just send out real quickly as a thank you for your order type thing, but I haven't done a lot with this yet.
Did you get those at Vista Print?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. So, and again, you know, I think I actually ended up getting back at Black Friday, and I got like 60% off.
Okay.
So
Well,
it's definitely, you know, if you design your own and everything, it's a lot cheaper than what they have through Color Street.
yes, I do everything on my own. So I wanted to quickly show you all mine, because I've been bougie about mine lately. But I've been getting a lot of feedback that they love it because they feel like they're opening a present. Okay. So everything matches my colors. So I have like rose gold, like bubble mailers. Okay.
Yep.
I take their nail strips and I wrap them in tissue paper. Tape it closed with a, if I can unroll, a gold thank you sticker.
Yep.
Include business card, bracelet,
Cool.
a candy, a thank you card, and then I put a happy mail sticker on the outside. And I have been getting people left and
Happy
right.
nail. It says happy mail or happy nail?
Mail.
Happy mail.
Happy.
Okay. Okay.
And I put that on the outside of the package. And I have been getting so many people telling me that they like love it because it's a present. They're getting a present. So I have been doing that, and I've even had people like posting like, look how cute my packaging is in their stories on Instagram. So I know that it costs a little bit extra to do this, but if a customer feels like they're opening a present and not just a package, I feel like that's the way that we can let them know. And the candy goes a long way, but don't do chocolate. Do
Yeah, it melts.
I do like Starbursts a lot. Or if it's like when I was mailing out Valentine's, I bought the little like I went to the dollar store and bought like the heart candies. So I'm going to
chocolate
go
will
and
melt
get like
in Texas.
Do what?
Chocolate don't melt in Texas.
Oh yeah, yeah. I don't do chocolate. I stay away from chocolate. But I bought little heart candies for Valentine's Day. When I mail out the Easter ones, I'm gonna get jelly beans. So just that little extra has been very successful for me, and I've gotten a lot of good feedback from it.
That's a good thought. That's good, something to think about.
And I got, just so you know, the bubble mailers I buy from a lady online. It's like a Facebook group. But the tissue paper, the thank you cards, I got at the dollar store. So they're cheap.
Show your thank you card again, because I get mine at the dollar store too. Yeah.
And they're just like blank.
Yeah. Make a note in, because there's like 8 of them in there for $1.
And then my thank you stickers are from Amazon, and it's this huge roll for like $8.99. And these I bought from the same lady that I bought my mailers from. So if you want those links, just let me know and I'll post.
Something I do to try to
Put the
get
links in when you post this video. Put the links in the comments.
We have 2 minutes.
Everybody,
so Becky, you're gonna have to be fast. Sorry.
Yeah, something I do to watch for that kind of stuff. I'll go into Marketplace and I'll look for people specifically that do like small businesses like these and are going out of business, because then they sell all of that, all of their bubble mailers and all of their stickers and all of that stuff, and it's super cheap.
That's smart. I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a great idea.
So
yeah, I was using I bought pink envelopes because a lot of what I'm doing is pink, and I got one of the envelopes back and all the pink had rubbed off, so I decided to quit using that. And when Color Street put their envelopes on sale, I went ahead and got those. So I haven't used those yet, but I have those available. But yeah, I agree. You know, I've got the little sticker to put on it that says Queen Crooked Pinky. So it is somewhat like they're opening a gift, but I think I want to do more and make it more special.
The tissue paper, wrapping them in the tissue, like I literally just I cut the tissue paper in half. So like one paper does 2 buy 3 get 1 free or whatever. And I literally just wrap it up and put the thank you sticker on it. So you have to like rip it open.
awesome.
Yeah, well, I
That
think
would definitely, Yeah.
Great ideas.
Yeah, that would definitely work for me. I hand deliver a lot of my stuff, so it's already in a little gift baggie, so,
Yeah.
and I have tissue paper.
When I'm hand delivering them, I put them instead of a bubble mailer, I use a poly mailer, and mine are like snakeskin.
Ooh,
They're super
I
cute.
have
I'll
some
show
of
you
those also.
in a minute.
Yep,
cool.
I have all different ones. I
Okay.
have some that have unicorns on them. I have all kinds of stuff. I got lots of little polka dotted bags because I think it matches with Color Street, and yeah.
Yeah, I think mine are all, I went back and forth a lot on whether I should use like Color Street's colors and stuff or make it my own. And I've kind of just gone to the making it my own. So
Yeah.
I have my own
Mhm.
colors and I brand more myself than Color
Yeah.
Street.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I've done that too.
Well, I'm going to speak to the people that are going to hopefully be watching the recording. We have 1 minute left. So if you are watching this recording and you've made it this far, please share in the comments what you do to make your customers feel special or any ideas that you have that you may not have implemented.